Yes, to start a business, basic funding is very important. So to begin, we use our own money. The founder has decided that we use our own funding as a capital at the beginning of starting our company. We may use personal loan, personal saving, or inherited funds. The reason why we use our own money is because we really just start the business. It will be hard to gain trust from the bank that let us make a loan or investors to invest because the percentage of our company will be successful is still vague. Besides, we also don't want to take a big risk of returning a huge amount of money and interest to the bank if our own business turns out to be a failure. So that's why we use our own money.
One of the common ways of getting the fund needed for a business is through capital loan. Therefore, we may use capital loan as the source of finance after the business already shows a positive return. The use of capital loan is because own funds might not be sufficient anymore to upgrade the business, because upgrading business activities such as marketing strategies, expanding stores, and hiring workers require a lot of money. And also by that time, it is easier to loan from the bank because we already have steady profits.
Well, after our business gives positive return, besides capital loan, we could also use venture capital. We may also prioritize venture capital as our main source of funding instead of capital loan. Instead, we are going to sell our company shares to the investors. I am sure that there will be a lot of investors who might be interested to buy our company shares because our company is still small but have a big potential to grow. Yes, I believe that human resource planning is indeed important to our business. The first thing that we need to do is conduct job analysis. Conduct job analysis is an activity of making systematic analysis of job within an organization. We are going to make analysis of what kind of jobs that are needed in our company. In case of electronically, we analyze that our company needs upper-level management staff to make important jobs such as finance, marketing, operations, human resource.
Next, in the human resource planning process, we have the forecast demand for labor. Since many people lose their job during this COVID-19, the demand for jobs is currently high because many people are jobless, especially for the low-income people, which is the B40 group.
Forecast internal supplies for labor is an action where we estimate the number and type of employees that will be in the firm at some future date. We estimate that there will be 12 management employees and 20 subordinates. Forecast external supplies for labor is an action where we forecast the number and type of people who are available for hiring from the labor market at large. With that said, we forecast 70 people will be interested for each job we offer to them.
Let me explain for the last thing, which is develop plans to match demand with supply. So I'm just gonna briefly explain. So since we are a new company, we're going to do advertising externally so people will know that we are hiring. Since the demand is high but the number of employees that we are hiring is going to hire is small, we are going to do an interview to choose the best candidate that is suitable for the job. So that's it for the human resource planning. So the first type of power that is important for our business to function is connection power. So why is it important? Because connection power is a seventh area that some psychologists have added to the list. It is closely related to reference power, but difference in that a person may have an advantage over others simply because of who they know. For example, if someone has a personal connection to a powerful or famous person, she may be able to get things done or have access to decision makers or others do not. So in business, networking is key to making connections with decision makers and leaders who have influence.
When someone has special knowledge or skill in an area, they are often called as an expert. In the workplace, an employee will stand out if they had special skill or area of expertise, giving them a certain level of importance. For example, if they are the go-to person to solve any problem, it makes them the most valuable staff among others. Similar for those who have advanced training or higher degrees of education, which will make them to have more respect than any other who have less experience from them.
I think one of the types of powers that is crucial for the leaders to have is the informational power. Because if a person has access to a certain information that others do not possess, he or she holds a sense of power over the others. That person is the one in the know and will be sought to provide insight and guidance in areas where others have no knowledge. However, once the information has been shared, the person's power may diminish unless he is able to sustain himself as a source of continual new information. This power differs slightly from the expert power in the sense that it is limited in scope and can be lost once others have the same information.
Yes, I am agree with you guys. I think the last power that this leader should have is motivating with rewards power. Conversely, leaders can take a more positive approach by using this power. This approach is used to motivate workers by offering them incentives to work harder or faster. Rewards may take the form of increasing pay or bonus for reaching new product levels, or promotion or special award for achieving a sales goals, because they direct and personally benefit, therefore the company will gain rewards as well.